Hey guys, Todd Turnwald here with United Senior Professionals. Hope you guys are all having a great day, especially as we finish up the week here. Hopefully you guys are all finishing strong. But I wanted to bring this to everybody's attention here real quick, especially within our agency. A lot of times in the final expense or any outside sales, you have appointments, and especially in our arena, it's important to have a high volume of appointments because sometimes you're going to have people either no-show, reschedule, or whatever the case may be. But a lot of times when agents have appointments and they get people that don't show up, they instantly feel like they've been stood up, or the client was doing something on purpose. I had a couple things happen here today that kind of just opened my eyes here, and I wanted to share with you. I had an appointment this morning, actually for 12:15, and guy wasn't there, and I was saying, oh great, a no-show. I had a lady who had to babysit her kids, or grandkids, unexpected this morning, so two kind of back to back. I'm thinking, man, it's gonna be one of those days, and finally got a hold of the guy at 12:15, and was like, I won't mention his name, but said, hey, I was there for the 12:15 appointment today, and in the back of my head, you're always a little disappointed. Try not to get discouraged anymore because I've been in this industry long enough to know it's going to happen. But the gentleman calls and tells me on the phone. He's like, yeah. He goes, I was actually in the emergency room. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And here he's had his leg amputated, and he was having complications and could have been very, very serious. So he got to the emergency room right away and wasn't at our appointment. So after hearing that, I'm thinking, man, I was a little bit, I don't want to say down, but I was a little discouraged. I was there for the appointment. He wasn't. And here the gentleman was in the emergency room because of an amputated leg. So as I drove on to my next, I'm thinking, okay, my situation is I was a little disappointed that a guy wasn't there. His situation is he has an amputated leg that he's having complications with. Let's compare the situations here. Mine's not quite so bad. So the whole moral of this, think about sometimes what other people might be going through, instead of sometimes, and I know it's easier said than done, instead of maybe feeling sorry for yourself because maybe you're having kind of a tough week, and you have another no-show, your situation may not be as bad as what somebody else's may be. So just think about that, just a little food for thought, and always keep thinking next play, next person to see. That's why it's so important to have plenty of people on your hit list, to make sure that you have the volume there of people to see, and you can still salvage somewhat of a slow week. You can still salvage it and make it a great week just by making a couple more stops. So that's what I have today. Hopefully that helps a few of you. If it helps one of you, that's great. But any no-show appointments or reschedules, take a second and think about what that person might be going through, and chances are your situation is probably far better than theirs. So that's all I got. Have a great day. Have a great rest of the week. Finish strong. Let's go.